Hello, all my lovelies. Welcome back to 22 Elevate. My name is Tip, and today we are talking about hair and energy. If you don't know this already, they say that hair contains energy. Hair contains life force and your life essence and memories. And when we were children, we were taught, oh yeah, hair is dead, right? It is dead. We can cut it. Well, would we cut it though if it had pain receptors? We definitely wouldn't cut it. I mean, some people would because some people like pain, but most of us wouldn't cut it. We would just let it grow. Nature doesn't give us anything that we don't need, right? So we have eyelashes because it keeps the ick out of our eyes. We have nose hairs because the same thing. Guys, they have beards. They were saying that evolutionary wise, beards actually, if they get punched, it helps stop the force. Not stops the force, but it reduces the amount of pain or force that is going onto their face. Or women, it's like it's a beauty thing, right? Because we have been through that evolution of hair equals beauty. And in various cultures, there are different beliefs with hair, but all in all, the overarching, encompassing is that hair contains energy and it has memories and your DNA. We know that hair contains DNA, right? So why wouldn't our hair also contain memories if it contains our DNA? They say that if you are with a significant other, they should play with your hair because then they are bringing love into your energy field. Now, if you've noticed, when people go through breakups, they will often change their hair. They'll either cut it, they'll dye it, they'll do something with their hair. And if it's not their hair on their heads, it might be beards or shaving or something. There is some sort of hair related thing that happens. And they say that that is because when you sever your hair or when you shave your beard or something like that, you are cutting that old relationship. You are letting go of that old tie. The other thing that could happen is that it's not like a bad thing, but it's a new phase of life. It's like a significant life change that you're having. And so you need to cut your hair. And I felt that way. I usually have hair like down to my butt. And yesterday I got it cut and it took off like 7-8 inches or so. And this is not a video of me going, oh yeah, I cut my hair. But this is what prompted this video because I was like, well, why did I feel like I needed to cut my hair? And the answer is that I felt like there was stuck energy in it, like that there was energy from my past traumas that were still in it that I just needed to let go and sever. And yes, I could have done energy work to let it go, but I was just getting that heavy message of just cut it off. And in different religions, different cultures, that's like a big no-no, right? So like for Native Americans, they believe that you should always keep your hair. Like one of my friends, Shaman Rick, he actually braids his hair, and whenever he braids his hair, he says a prayer in it too. And so I started doing that with my own hair, and I started doing that with my daughter's hair, and we just sit there and braid hair and we say a prayer. And a lot of times it's like really good intentions and stuff. So even if the energy isn't actually contained, which I think it is, the intentions that we're setting and that we're saying out loud to each other, that's the good part. That's the stuff that goes out to the universe regardless. Another culture is Buddhist and Islamic cultures. They actually do the opposite and they actually shave their heads. And they say they do this because it is a purifying and cleansing renewal for them kind of thing. And they do it usually on the same day of the month because they say that nature will help them during that time to move the energy. A lot of times when we are cutting our hair, it's moving the energy. So if they're shaving, they're moving that energy. Some guys are bald. And if you're bald, then you should be able to grow hair elsewhere, hopefully. And that is their way of keeping energy in. You've also noticed that a lot of bald guys, they wear caps, they wear hats and beanies, things like that. And they may say, oh, it's because my head gets cold. And that could be true too. But I think it's because the energy is being released from there. And so that's why their head is getting cold, because energy releases through your head, your hands, your feet. Those are like the main places your energy is being released. So if you wear a hat or a beanie to cover your head, then you are keeping the energy inside. And that is the goal, is to keep the energy contained, because that energy is the life essence, it's the life force. We want to keep that contained within our bodies. They say that your intuition grows when you have more energy and you have that containment. Nature doesn't give you things that you don't need. So what do you think about hair and energy? What about beards? What about releasing that energy? Have you been in a relationship and you guys broke up and you needed to do something with your hair, whether it's dyeing it, cutting it, changing it? Was there a loss that you had to do the same thing? Do you think it's purifying? I know there's a couple things like yogis have said in the past that they've had hair shaving rituals and people have gone a little crazy after that because there's that big loss of energy all of a sudden. So maybe it's good to cut your hair in like little pieces at a time versus like a big chunk. So there's a lot of things that have to do with hair. What has been your energy with hair? Let me know. I want to know. Bye. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on today's journey. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support means the world to us because it helps us create more content and it continues to make a difference in people's lives. Remember to tap that notification bell so you never miss one of our latest videos. And if you have thoughts and experiences and questions that you'd like to share, please leave it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you and we'd love to hear what you want to talk about. Also, be sure to hit up our website at 22elevate.com for challenges, online and live courses, and our mentorship program. There's also a lot of free stuff there that you guys can also get. So make sure you go visit that. Thank you guys. Bye.